Wow. I mean, my parents were 16 when they had me, so I remember being like 2, 3 years old, going to my dad's junior college game, in this rinky-dink, terrible gym. It was only like 8 people in the stands. You know what I mean? But for some reason, I was just watching my dad run up and down this court, and it just intrigued me. And they brought me out in the warm-up line. They had this big, like 6'11" dude on their team. And they gave me the ball and they let me dunk the ball. And I remember holding on to the rim and being scared to let go because I didn't realize the hoop was that high when they actually dunked it. It was traumatic, but for some reason, it just stuck with me, bro.
Did you, growing up in Boston, were you a Celtics fan, I take it, or did you have another team that you liked?
Always loved the Celtics, but my favorite player growing up was Gus Williams for some reason from Seattle.
Oh, yeah.
And he played on the most furthest away team from Boston as possible. I could hardly ever see him because we had no internet and no cable and stuff back then. So I really had to watch tape delayed games of him during the playoffs and stuff like that. That's really the only time I got to see him. So like you mentioned earlier, where fans and players really stuck together, it was that's my dog barking. Oh. Back then, you had to follow your team. Like, there was no internet. You had to really go out and search out and follow those teams and those players, you know? So, come here. So, yeah, it's difficult.
Did you have, so Gus Williams is your favorite player. What about Celtics? Do you have any favorite player on the Celtics back then?
I mean, Larry Bird obviously was just an unbelievable player, just a great player. But Michael Jordan was my favorite player, like everyone else. So I had DJ, please. Michael Jordan was my favorite player. So I just, like everyone else, I was a fan.